Hey, ready? Welcome. The Luau, Hawaii is hard to resist, perfect for tourists and honeymooners, and the food will keep you coming back for seconds, thirds, and even fourths. Hawaii is a perfect place to sample a wide variety of dishes, and the variety of exotic seafoods, fruits, and fresh vegetables are out of this world. So get your grass skirt and ukulele, and we are going to Waikiki to visit a Hawaiian icon. Aloha! Chinese people have been in Hawaii for over 200 years, ever since some sailors came ashore from a fur trading ship. One of them even became chef to the great king, Kamehameha. Hawaiian hospitality is legendary. Every time I visit Honolulu, my friends always welcome me like a family member. Hey, my big brother.
Uncle.
Oh. Many people tell us it is hard to tell Sam Choi and me apart. Sam is the one with a better tan. He took me on a tour of the Oahu market in Chinatown. Sam, you know, in Hawaii, there's a lot of Chinese, Japanese, Filipino, and a lot of Asian, Korean,
yeah.
all. So you see all these vegetables.
Yeah, very nice. You know, and all freshly grown here. I mean,
this is our fresh one right here. This grown right here. Let's pick up some taro. Oh, this beautiful ginger.
Look at this.
Beautiful ginger. Let's buy this ginger.
Fresh bamboo shoot.
Fresh bamboo shoot. Look at this.
Huh?
Fresh bamboo shoot. Look at
Nice.
this.
Grows wild in the mountains here.
Whoa, look at all these fish.
Beautiful. These are local fish. It's a
Ooh.
or a parrotfish.
Parrotfish.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
what it's called. Yeah, very nice.
How do you normally cook it?
Steaming is great.
Steaming is
Baking
great.
with lobchong, you know, in the stomach.
Whoa.
Oh. Some other stuff here we have.
Yeah.
It's kali, which is another famous snapper. Opaka paka.
Paco.
Yeah, this is the baby ones. Yeah.
Oh,
very
the
nice.
baby one. Nice and fresh.
Yeah, very nice. And there's some red
Very
fish here,
fresh.
some other snapper
Oh,
family.
beautiful.
Beautiful, huh? And like
Nice.
we have more in there. Very nice.
And there are a lot of the fish over there.
You know, people in Hawaii, they love fish, you know. I mean, people all over the world do, but in Hawaii, we're very fortunate to have fresh fish as this, you know.
Look at all of these beautiful
very
fish.
nice,
And also very reasonably priced.
Very reasonable price.
Whoa, looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's a traditional island dish called poke, which means fish to cut into cubes, marinated raw. This is another famous dish in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's called dry aku.
Dry aku.
Yeah, very,
Whoa.
you know, they dry the sticks
Yeah.
on the boat, and that's the best. So then nowadays they do it differently, but
You can actually just eat it like that?
yeah.
Oh, let me try. Oh, wow, actually, it's so good. I'm going to actually eat it.
just bite, just
It's
bite.
like a jerky.
Yeah, it's like a jerky fish.
You know,
Yeah.
like a jerky.
See, you're smart. You make me eat it first.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, toast.
Oh, toast.
Very good, huh?
Very good. Fish jerky. I love it.
Yeah.
Sam runs quite a few restaurants in Hawaii and other parts of the world, and he shared with me some of his favorite dishes.
Yeah, this is a beef stew.
This is
Yeah,
beef
a
stew.
Hawaiian beef stew.
Yeah,
Very good, you see?
yeah, that's beautiful.
And we can plate this up, you know? You want to plate it up already?
Yeah, let's pick it up and check it out.
Yeah, right here. I plated it up for you
Look
to
at
plate.
this, look at it. This is all. How long you have to cook this?
You cook it till the beef is tender.
Nice and
But it's very
tender.
simple. It's salt, onions,
Yeah.
little garlic,
Yeah.
and then you cook it, and then you
What's the green stuff here?
That's the luau leaf, the top of the taro.
Oh, the top of the taro.
Yes, so nothing goes to waste. You know that, huh?
Nothing goes to waste.
Yeah.
Let us see.
And then you can also put a nice hot chili pepper in here
Oh, beautiful.
to make it hot. I know you're very hungry because we just come back from a tour.
No, hot, delicious, and
Good.
wonderful.
Yeah, very good.
Next, it is Kapahulu Tofu made with bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, shiitake mushrooms, deep fried tofu, and yak long beans. Continue to toss. Green beans. You can just water branch them or you can
Yeah,
do whatever you want to do.
we just deep fry it.
Look at that. Everything's fresh from the market today. Cook in minutes. Now Sam's opaka paka. Then you slice it, score it a little bit on one side at an angle, about 45 degrees.
Yeah, we score, you know. Little diamond, people don't realize the reason you do this so it cooks quicker.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I say spam in Hawaii.
Yes, okay. What is the purpose of using cornstarch and
Make it
flour?
crispy.
Yes, it's more crispy
Like
than using
potato
flour.
chip.
Yes, yes.
You know, that's why I said the Chinese chefs are light years ahead, you know.
Light years, years, not heavy years ahead. Through the whole thing. This is a big rock.
Go swimming.
Sam's big rock swimming in oil.
Little pineapple. I make it one time, one stop, you know.
Yeah.
The sweet sour sauce, one time.
Sweet sour sauce. Garlic is probably the most popular seasoning around the world.
Yeah,
Anyway.
everybody loves it.
A little rice vinegar. Wonderful.
Little sugar.
Sugar. Yes. Good, that's good. Just a little bit. That's all you need. See, a little
Hey,
bit.
look over there. Yeah,
Oh, a little bit. This is why cooking is all about, you know. Use imagination. Just have fun.
Yeah, see a nice color. You keep everything still looking good.
Beautiful color.
You got it?
Well, I got it.
Okay.
Whoa, look at how beautiful this is.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that, beautiful.
Put it right over there.
Right over the whole fish. Look at that. This is just for you and me.
Yeah, we don't let nobody know. Huh?
Nobody know. You can tell Sam has combined the aloha spirit of Hawaii with his Chinese heritage.
The vegetable shiitake mushroom. Very good.
Just the right balance of flavor. You are truly the master. Our parent would have been very, very proud.
Thank you.
I'm scoring this red snapper. I'm making my good friend Sam Choi's crispy whole fish with tropical salsa. Now, Sam Choi is big. He is big in Hawaii. If you don't know Sam Choi, you are nobody, because if you go out to eat, you most likely will get to his restaurant, Sam Choi's restaurant, and eat. I scored on one side, and then I'll score it 90 degree, okay? On this side, and this side, and this side, and this side, okay? Score it up on both sides, okay? Score, 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 and score. And then we score on the other side. The idea is just like Sam Choi said, Chef Choi said, it's easy for the heat to permeate, and it cooks more uniformly, much more fun, okay? And then we'll get all of these ready, put a tiny bit of pepper and salt, and then sprinkle a tiny bit of starch, cornstarch in between, okay? You can dip the whole thing, or you just do it like this. Very simple, okay? And then you're gonna get ready some hot oil and deep fry it, okay? Make sure even the inside is coated with starch. You know why? Sometimes it's got water coming out. It would be dangerous, so the starch makes it easier. And then we'll put it over here and test the oil. Make sure the oil is hot enough. Oil testing, again. If you don't have a thermometer, this is the ancient Chinese thermometer. You put a clean pair of chopstick, bamboo chopstick, not the plastic one. If the bubble immediately comes out, you know what? This is nice and hot. A lot of bubble, not just a little bit of bubble. And you slice this thing in like this. Oh. Put this in. Slowly. Oh. Make sure. You can stand up and use this ladle. Use this ladle to do this. Make sure it's nice and hot, okay? While you're doing this, I'm going to show you how to cut up the tropical fruit. Now, the most important thing is make sure after you cut up poultry and fish and things like that, make sure you clean up your boards, okay? You clean up your boards, okay. Clean up your knife, clean up your boards, and make sure this is nice and clean, okay? Very nice. Very good. Now it's nice and clean. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to cut up some tropical fruit. This mango. One of the easiest way to do it is do it like this. You score this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then once again, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And then you literally open this up like that. And all you have to do is scoop this out like this. Look at this. All of these will come out like this. All of these dice will come out. The dice will come out like this. You got all the dice, okay? All the dice all come out like this. It's beautiful. And then how about get some garlic ready? First, you peel your garlic. Then you crush your garlic. You go, hey, crush your garlic right here. Then we're going to make the salsa sauce. First, add a tiny bit of oil right here. Or you can use a tiny bit of oil from the fish. Now, this is the ladle that Chef Choi gave it to me. This is the very ladle Chef Choi said, Martin, my dear twin brother. Take it. So I get this out from his kitchen. You know, why I say Sam Choi is big is because Sam Choi, has big restaurant, big stomach, and a big wok, and a big ladle. Everything is big. Oh, you see? Toss. Whoa. And then we flavor this with a tiny bit of soy sauce, a tiny bit of pepper, a tiny bit of vinegar. Whoa, tiny bit of vinegar, and a tiny bit of broth. Make a nice sauce. And a tiny bit of cornstarch. And of course, Sam Choi said, use just a tiny bit of sugar. That's a tiny bit. That's what I call a tiny bit. Toss. Oh boy, this is beautiful. Just the right amount of sauce. And then let us check our fish. Very nice, really big. Nice and golden brown. Look at that, the darn thing standing up. Very nice. And then we're gonna get ready to serve, okay? I'm gonna show you how we're gonna get ready to serve. Now, my fish actually stands up, okay? Make sure. I'm gonna hold on to this. The whole thing comes out like this. The whole fish standing up on this side and on that side. I wanna make sure the oil is drained well. And I put the whole fish right over here. This is so beautiful. And the sauce is also done. Make sure I have enough sauce here. Look at this. The sauce, look at the color of the sauce. This is so beautiful. And then when it's done, we're gonna garnish this on this side. Oh, I turn it to the other side because I love this side. I put some red pepper here, just like, sprinkle some cilantro. And then you put the sauce right on top. Some on this side, and some on this side, and more on the other side, and more on this side. And you know what? This whole beautiful fish is done. This is what I have. This is Sam Choi's crispy whole fish with tropical fruit salsa. I'm slicing some bamboo shoot here. In Hawaii, they have a lot of bamboo shoot. You know what? This is another dish inspired by my good friend, the big-hearted Sam Choi. I always say, Sam Choi, you're big. You know why he's big? Because he has a big heart. He's very generous. He gave me his knife, his cutting board, his ladle. That's why he's so generous. Julian, this. Put it all over here and set it aside and put it on. This is bamboo shoot. Hawaii, as I said, Hawaii had a lot of bamboo, so that's why. And then, of course, I have some long beans here. I'm going to do some stir-fry Chinese vegetable with bean curd puff, just like Sam is doing. Okay, put it right over here. This is the long beans. And also, for extra flavoring, you don't have to put this in the recipe. This is Chinese celery. Okay, also cut it up because enhance the flavor of my dish. Okay, and then I'm going to get ready to stir fry. Okay? Heat up your frying pan. Put a tiny bit of oil there. And then put garlic, chopped garlic. And then put all of these ingredients right here and saute. I have bamboo shoot, long beans, mushroom, bean sprout, already trimmed the end, and bamboo shoot. Everything is right here, okay? You know, a lot of times people don't realize simple dish, Greek dishes can be very simple. This is a classic example. See, this is a very home-style dish. It's so simple to do, but it's a great dish. That's why I always joke with people, if Yan can walk, so can you. And then toss. And then we're going to continue to stir this and put some bean curd puff, deep-fried tofu right in here. This will absorb the flavor. And then put a tiny bit of homemade soup stock right here. Oh, this is beautiful. Toss the food. You want to have some extra color. I have good news for you. I went to Chinatown this morning and buy a whole bunch of these vegetables. I have some flowering garlic chive here, and I have some, beautiful Asian eggplant. I would like to incorporate this into my dish too, because this is very sweet, very nice. And I put this in, and I throw it in right there. And then I also put a tiny bit of eggplant. I cut it roll cutting technique, roll cutting technique. Add color and texture to my dish. You know what? If you want red color, oh, this is for you. Sam Choi loves chili, so I'm gonna, this is Sam, this is for you, okay? And then I'm gonna enhance the flavor by putting a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, and a tiny bit of wine, sweet rice wine. In Hawaii, they do a lot of Japanese cooking, and they love sweet rice wine. And then, of course, tiny bit of white pepper, tiny bit of sugar, tiny bit of soy sauce, and a tiny bit of oyster flavor sauce, if you want. And then you continue to talk. These are vegetarian oyster flavor sauce. And this is, you don't want to overcook any of these vegetables. This is so beautiful, okay? And then make sure you get everything ready so you can serve, okay? Now, whenever you serve, always remember to thicken this up so you get the flavor out of it, okay? Right in the middle, where the boiling liquid is, you put it in right in the middle. The boiling liquid is right here. If you want more sauce, very simple. All you have to do is put a tiny bit more extra vegetarian broth. And this is so colorful and so beautiful. Everybody can do this dish at home. Great dish can be very simple. And this is a classic example of what I am talking about. The whole dish is done. Look at this. Whoa! Huh? This is what I call delicious bean curd puff with Chinese vegetables. This is the poke I get from Sam, Mr. Sam Choi. Every time I see Sam, he always say, "Okie dokie." So this is an honor of him. Okie dokie, poke. This is the dish. You buy some sushi grade sushi, okay? This is actually tuna. You put them all together and you toss them around, okay? And then you put some green onion. Green onion. And also some onion. This is onion, okay? Wow, onion. And also some cilantro. I love cilantro. So all I have to do is chop up a tiny bit of cilantro like this. Okay, some cilantro, everything is right here. And also for color purposes. Cut a tiny bit of tomato, 1, and 2, and then 3. And then stack them all up. And then you go 1, and you 2, and then 3. And that's all I need, okay? You don't need the whole thing. You save it for tomorrow. Always save. Never throw anything away. And then you put them all together and toss it in. I want to show you how beautiful this is. Nice and colorful, okay? In the meantime, add some flavoring. Tiny bit of sweet rice wine, sweet vinegar, okay? And a tiny bit of pepper, and a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. A few drops of soy sauce. If you want, a tiny bit of salt. And then some plum sauce. Look at this. This is great plum sauce. And then, of course, if you love chili, hot, spicy, like my good friend Sam Choi from, Sam always, every time I go to Hawaii, he always take me around Chinatown because we both love fish. In fact, everybody in Hawaii love fish. Hawaii is surrounded by water. Look at how beautiful this is. This is so colorful. And this is amazing. But of course, we need some garnishing. Now, this is seaweed. You go to the sushi bar, or you go to the store, you can buy a whole piece of seaweed, like the whole package. And then you hold on to this, and you use your knife, and you cut this, and you cut this up. Look at this. This is how I do it, okay? Okay? Wow, look at this. Just like using a Caesar, okay? When this is all nice and ready, I'm going to show you how easy it is to transfer all of these over here. In the meantime, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing some Hawaiian luau stew here. Let's check it out and make sure it's tasty enough. This is also another dish I learned from Sam choy with a big heart. It's good, but I like to have a little extra touch of sesame seed oil. So I put a tiny bit of sesame seed oil here. Now, look at this here. In Hawaii, they use the leaf of the taro. Even the taro is big. You know why it's so big? Because Sam Choi gave it to me. This is enough to feed the entire village. In fact, 2 villages in China. I don't have the leaf of the taro, so I use either spinach. Okay, you can either use spinach or use the tong ho, the chrysanthemum leaf, you see, tong ho. I actually literally put it right in here. In fact, the Chinese love this. How do you serve? This is how you do it. You use some rice, you put it right over here. Look at this. And then you scoop some of these. Beautiful. Stew, luau stew. You put it right over here. I love it. Look at that. This is a beautiful dish. And I love to have some extra sauce for my rice. And this is one dish that everybody can enjoy. And then I have to show you how to garnish this. Okie dokie. Oh, this is wonderful. First, I sprinkle a tiny bit of these on top. Okay? And then I have a tiny bit extra cilantro on top. And then put a tiny bit of extra of these seaweed on top. Look at this. I want to show you. So beautiful. And then I'm going to sprinkle some extra green onion also right on top. Check it out. Okie dokie, pokey, and luau stew. If I live in this tropical paradise with so much fresh food, I would be as big as my brother Sam. Remember, if Yan can cook with Sam, so can you. Aloha. 再见.